Have you ever wondered why some people in their 80s still smile like they're 20, while others feel like they've already said goodbye to life, even though they're still breathing? Today, you'll meet George, 83 years old, once a lively sailor, now a quiet widower who's had to relearn how to live. This is not just another list of tips. It's a shift in perspective, an emotional and honest look at the truths no one tells you about life after 80, and why facing these truths might be the most liberating thing you do. Because whether you're already in your 80s or walking steadily toward them, these lessons are for you. Each of these lessons is more than just a tip. It's a wake-up call, the kind that changes lives if you let it. They're real, they're raw, and they're necessary. Stick around, not just to learn, but to reflect. The last point might be the one that hits home hardest. And if you haven't already, I recommend subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you won't miss any of my videos. Now, let's dive into the story. 1. You will be forgotten. Faster than you think. It's a harsh reality, but people move on. Even those you once held every day. Studies show that most elderly people report a steep decline in social visits after 80. Children get busy. Friends pass. The phone rings less and less. George used to host Sunday dinners, big roasts, laughter echoing off the walls. Now, 1 casserole dish, 2 empty chairs. I thought I mattered more, he whispered once. Not with bitterness, but with disbelief. Your value doesn't disappear when others forget. But if you cling to being remembered, you'll miss the beauty of the now. But what happens when even your body begins to betray you? 2. Your body becomes a stranger. Your knees ache, your balance fades, your hands tremble. Suddenly getting out of bed feels like a full-time job. After 80, muscle mass can decline up to 50% without intervention. Falls become the #1 cause of injury-related death among seniors. George once ran up the dock fearless and fast, but last winter he slipped walking to the mailbox. 3 surgeries later, he walks with a cane, and with caution. It wasn't the pain that broke me, he says. It was realizing I couldn't trust my own legs anymore. Accepting your limitations doesn't mean surrendering. It means adapting. Don't ignore the warning signs, respect them, and learn how to live with them. But even worse than losing strength is losing your sense of purpose. 3. Without purpose, days become empty. When the work stops, the kids move out, and the routines disappear, and what's left? Purpose is tied directly to longevity. Seniors with a sense of purpose live up to 7 years longer. Not just more life, but better life. George told me he felt invisible after retirement. He used to fix engines. Now he was fixing crossword puzzles. Then one day he started teaching local kids how to sail, passing on what he knew. His voice changed. His eyes lit up again. I remembered what it felt like. Purpose isn't found, it's created. Whether it's a garden, a journal, or mentoring, build something that outlives you. But what if your mind starts slipping away from you? 4. Mental decline can feel like losing yourself. Forgetting names, appointments, even faces. It's terrifying. It's like watching your reflection blur over time. 1 in 9 people over 65 has Alzheimer's. After 80, the risk skyrockets. George once called his granddaughter by the wrong name. Twice. She laughed. But later, he didn't. He locked himself in the bathroom and cried. It wasn't just the mistake, he said. It was the fear. What if next time I forget her completely? Your memory may fade, but your presence is still powerful. Stay engaged, play games, read aloud, speak your stories often. Be here, even when it's hard. But what do you do when life just feels like waiting? 5. You might feel like you're just waiting to die. The days blur. You count pills, watch reruns, check the clock more than you check your own pulse. Depression affects up to 20% of adults over 80. It's not just sadness, it's the absence of hope. George once said, "I don't fear death. I fear waking up to another meaningless day." So he changed one thing. Just one. He started every morning with a walk, just 5 minutes. Then tea, then music, then journaling. Now he says, "I still don't fear death, but I don't fear life either." You're not waiting to die, you're living until. And there's a big difference. These are not just lessons, they're lifelines. Let's remember together, you will be forgotten, but you still matter. Your body will change, but you can adapt. Purpose isn't lost, it's created. Your mind may falter, but your spirit doesn't have to. And life is not just a waiting room for death. It's still yours to live. If even one of these stirred something in you, don't let it go. Sit with it. Reflect. Maybe even talk to someone about it tonight. Tell me in the comments, which moment stood out? Which one felt like it was written just for you? I read every comment, and sometimes your stories inspire my next video. And if this helped you in any way, give it a like. It helps more people see stories that actually matter. And if you felt something here, something real, subscribe. Join a community where we don't just talk, we grow. Because no matter where you are in your journey, your next chapter starts now.